That's right, Roman Gabriel III, 8:06 Eastern, 7:06 Central, 200 stations across the country, American Family Radio, faith, family, and sports. I'm really fired up. I get to talk to a lot of professional athletes and a lot of football players, and you know what? It is a breath of fresh air. We've been talking to some Olympians the last couple weeks, and this young lady, I've really been looking forward to talking with her. I tell you what, if you watch the Olympics and you watched our women's hockey team get after it, a great performance, incredible game. Wish they could have got the gold, and I know they do too, but a silver medal is nothing to scoff at, be proud of. This young lady has won 2 silver medals in Vancouver and Sochi, has tremendous experience as a champion in IHF World Championships, actually 4 gold medals. They call her a grizzled veteran, but today she just turned 27. Happy birthday, Giselle Marvin.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me on the show.
Gigi, I'm fired up that you're in with us. I watched. I tell you what, you guys were awesome. I tell you, you're so much fun to watch, and I know everybody was really brought everybody together. Everybody was really pumped up watching you guys over there.
Well, thank you. It's truly a blessing to be able to compete with that group, because like everyone was able to witness that day on the gold medal game. The hearts of the teammates and the coaching staff around us is amazing, and it was truly poured out every single day this year, and we definitely poured everything out that team.
You know, the men's hockey team, had that really exciting overtime win over Russia, and then you guys had this nail-biter overtimer 3-2 against Canada in the final game, and I know that they're not an easy club to beat. Obviously, you got to, in football they say you got to play 60 minutes, and I'm sure you guys know it's 3 periods, but now that you look back on the game, what is it that you think you could have done differently, or was there anything you could have done differently in period 3?
I think hindsight is 20/20, and absolutely, there may be some little things that could have gone our way. As far as done differently, I think what's most important is the heart and the effort that was laid out every single shift, every single opportunity we were on the ice. And so, obviously, as competitors, we would love to go and continue playing the next day after, continue to keep for that. So, most importantly, though, is resting on the fact that we truly did lay absolutely everything on the line, and we did everything in our power to use the gift that God has given us.
Gigi Marvin with us, Team Forward, Team USA, coming back from Sochi. And Gigi, we're all about faith, family, and sports on this network. I talk to a lot of athletes about platform and about how important it is to carry yourself in such a way that you make a difference in other people's lives. And one of the things that intrigues me is, as I've followed you on Twitter, and it's just seeing some of the people that you influence and some of the things that you do. Obviously, with the worldwide platform, playing hockey at the level that you play at, you get an opportunity to influence others. Tell me about some of the passions that you have off of the rink.
Off the rink, I have a huge passion for going and hanging out. Like yesterday, I was in, a lot of my family members are school teachers, and so I was in our World Public Schools hanging out with the kids. I love kids. I have a lot of young cousins and that I hang out with, and that falls into, my aunt and I own a hockey school for young kids that we do every single summer. We've done it for 7 years, and so I have a huge passion doing that. I have a huge passion speaking and sharing what God has done in my life, and I have a huge passion of just being on the lake. Up in Warroad, it's very cold, but in the summers it's awesome because we live on a huge lake, and I love going out and spending time out there with my family and friends and enjoying literally the scenery that we have been blessed with.
So what type of atmosphere from a faith standpoint surrounded your team? Because I know you guys spent a tremendous amount of time preparing for the Olympics on and off the ice. So talk to me about the faith aspect of this Team USA.
God has done such an amazing job, and that was literally what one of the prayers was before we actually left to go to the gold medal game that day. One of the girls just literally was saying a prayer and said, God, what an amazing work you've done. I've been able to witness so many hearts transformed. My heart has grown so spiritually stronger, and I've seen others as well. And that's, basically what the point of this life is to grow more like Christ every single day. So physical training is of some value, but godliness is necessary for all things. And so that's something that was so evident. I've seen the hearts being transformed and the perseverance and the character being shaped by Christ. And it's amazing to see that growth, see people who've never known about him, hear about him, and then then choose to follow him or ask questions about what it is and go to church or just kind of pursue it more. And it's definitely encouraged my walk. It's encouraged my teammates. And like you mentioned about the platform, it's amazing to listen and be encouraged by others and listen to how they were encouraged or continuing to be encouraged by what has happened.
Gigi Marvin with us for Team USA Hockey. And you were mentioning to me off the air just about being a veteran at 27 years old, being in a position that you've been in to impact so many games, and I'm sure to be an example and a leader for some of the younger players. Now, yourself and Julie Chu and some of the other young ladies that have been on this team for quite a while, what's your mindset for 4 years from now? I mean, are you thinking about playing again in the Olympics in 4 years, or have you made up your mind?
Yeah, I definitely will be still training for one.
Awesome. Okay, so right now you're playing in Boston with a professional hockey up there. Tell me about that and about what that opportunity's like.
The Boston, we are in a league called the Canadian Women's Hockey League, and then there's 5 other teams in there, and it is for post-grads out of college who are able to, it's a league for them to continue to train and compete in. They do not get, none of us get compensated, and so but it's the only area in which to continue to grow stronger, to develop, to get better if you want to compete at the national and international level. And so it's an amazing league. You have the best players in the world playing in it who are out of college, and it's an amazing, it's crucial for the game, and we're definitely hoping that it continues to grow so that it does provide that financial income so that we are able to continue to cover expenses and do what we've been called to do.
Gigi Marvin, forward for Team USA, and she, as she said, plays professional hockey, or not professional hockey, but I guess the word pro means that you get paid. But talk to me about how do you raise your money like everyone else in the Olympics through corporate and through individual donations? Is that how you've done it over the years, and how tough has that been?
That is definitely a way. We also get a stipend from the United States Olympic Committee. However, you definitely need to go and kind of be your own advocate and reach out to others and basically put yourself out there in order to finance and facilitate what you have been called to do, and just the path that I've been on. And so it's an interesting spot, but I'm very thankful for where I'm at and what I've been blessed with.
So you grew up in Minnesota. You played for the Gophers in college. I come from a football background, so hockey wasn't something that I grew up around because I was a West Coast guy. But obviously, hockey's huge up in your area. But how did you originally get interested in wanting to play hockey, and how early did you start?
I started when I could walk, so before I was 2, and I grew up in a hockey town in a hockey family, so the things were going on whether I liked it or not, and it just so happened I fell in love with it. And like I said, I mean, it's a hockey town. Everyone talks about hockey. Everyone goes to the rink. You live at the rink, and that's basically how I've always been. Is I love going to the rink and skate every day, and just grow in the gifts that I've been given. And I'm very thankful for everything. The family who first put the skates on me continues to facilitate my growth in it.
Now, your dad was the manager of the 1965 United States men's national ice hockey team. My dad played professional football, and so did I. And what type of influence did your dad have in terms of you loving hockey and the whole Olympic experience, and really encouraging you to play?
He was right there, the first guy to put the skates on and bring me to the rink every single day. He was there to share his experience, share his knowledge, share his love of the game, and it influenced me greatly. And it's awesome because he has such a passion for it. Like, anyone, you were mentioning, you basically fell in love with the same passion that your father had. It's contagious, and I also developed the same love for the game, and it was awesome to be surrounded by someone who's already been there, someone who's already experienced it, someone who's already, and more than that, more than experience it, who's willing to share, willing to help, willing to sacrifice, willing to put my needs above and say, hey, how can I help you? What do you need? How can I bring you to the rink? You want to go to the rink? And he's there to encourage that, and so that's something that's, awesome. And you see in a lot of parents, and I'm like, that they're willing to see a dream in their child and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do everything to support you, encourage you, and provide for you.
For Gigi Marvin from Team USA, she's getting ready to get back into the Boston Blades in the fall, and looking forward to another run, hopefully to get that gold the next time around in Korea. And about 30 seconds left. Gigi, tell me about your whole experience, because when I look at your record, it's incredible, just the experiences you've had and the championships you've won, the Olympics that you've played in. But just looking at it from an eternal perspective, or something larger than the outcome of an individual game or a series, what is the biggest thing that you've taken from your experience on Team USA?
The biggest experience is the fact that the Team USA jersey is going to come off at some point, but the Team Jesus Christ will absolutely never come off, and that's something that really speaks volumes to my heart, that truly my physical training ultimately means nothing compared to my spiritual training if my heart's not right in Christ and seeking Him every day. And so that's something that's blown my mind, and just everything about how God has taken this gift, this game, this Team USA, and said, hey, I'm so much more, I'm so much greater, I'm so much bigger than this. You wear Team Jesus Christ, and that is never coming off. That
is awesome. Gigi, you're awesome. We appreciate you for coming in, appreciate Team USA Hockey, and all the best as you go forward for Korea in 4 years. Thank you for coming in on Sold Out Sports Talk. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.